Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the PS42 Parent Update. Today is the 19th of April, and I wanted to connect with our families and guardians about some of the latest things that we're working towards at PS42. So please allow me to steal a few minutes of your time, some major important things I want to keep you in tune with. So to begin with, the intentions are, I want to connect with you, let you know where we fall with our total registers, number of students in remote and blended, and I'll work towards increasing our blended learning. Hopefully, I'll work towards getting more students in more days a week. There's a journey we're on, and I wanted to share that with you. Of course, touch base with you regarding end of year planning in celebrating our students in pre-K, K, and 5, and a little bit about updates with summer thinking and our plans towards the end of the year and planning for next year as well. So the intentions are pretty clear. So begin with, right now, our total data at PS42, we're at 1,035. With the new opt-in window that closed, we have 52 students who will be joining us. So as an outcome, and they start on the 26th, and as an outcome, our full remote students, which is 30% of our student body, will be full remote, 70% will be blended learning, and that's 727 students at this point. So things often change here and there, one or two kids periodically, new admits and whatnot, things happen, but this is who we really are. And so with that being said, the 52 students coming in, we have room. It was a very easy transition. They will be beginning the blended work on the 26th. Everyone's been informed. And so now with the CDC guidelines that have changed in early April, we are excited about this information. It allows us to now seat children 3 feet apart. And so what we're looking to do is increase our opportunities for our students to increase their in-person days at school. We can fit more kids in the classroom. On average, prior with 6 feet, we were thinking about 11, 12 students a classroom. I shouldn't say students alone, adults and students, persons in a room. And now with the 3 feet criteria, the average classroom is in around 22, 23, depending on the square footage of that room. So we want to merge our cohorts along with a lot of multiple elementary schools in the zip code where we all share 10312. A lot of our elementary neighbors are faced with the same challenge. Superintendent's office is supporting us, and we're thinking out of the box and trying to figure out how we can meet the criteria for when we feed students. So food consumption takes place in the classroom. Our breakfast, lunch, and then even snack. And when students remove their masks, we have to be 6 feet apart. And so this is an implication we're faced with, and we're working through this challenge, and we're hoping this will get resolved very quickly. We need the feedback and the guidance from the Department of Education. And as we hear, I promise I'll keep you in the know. So please expect more to come, and we're hoping that this information comes shortly. I'm always optimistic. I'm going to continue to be optimistic. So, and many of you are as well. So thank you. Let's see what the next few days brings us. With respect to summer, many of you have been asking, what's the story with summer school? What's the story with summer camp? You need to make plans, and I get it, and I'm right there with you. Households need to plan accordingly. The good news is the summer Rising program, it's a free program from the New York City Department of Education. They'll be teaming up with the CBO. Every student in New York City has access to this program. I'm not going to go over all the finer details. I want to give you some of the information here. Take the time and read through the slide deck. Hit pause when you're watching the video to make sure you capture all the details, but we'll be furnishing all the proper information as needed. PS42 at this time is not an identified location for one of these programs. PS55 is our designated spot, but please look for the information and whatnot. It's a hybrid of academics as well as a camp-like environment. Some other information and bits of information I feel are important too, the overview, is it will be accessible to every neighborhood in New York City. Breakfast and lunch will be provided. And it's a great way for students to transition back, especially if you're a remote student and you have not been engaging in live instruction or interaction with students at this point yet. So please take advantage of this program. And this is up to you, you have choice. The program's calendar, July 6th to the 20th for elementary school, and notice the time, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's a very long day, and it's an ideal schedule for the work and family. And of course, like any other program, if your schedule is not, you don't need these hours, it's only partial, please look for the finer details and plan accordingly. But this is an excellent opportunity for many of our families. Registration will be coming out to you on the 26th. We'll be sending home the proper literature, and so you have access to it. And of course, if you're a parent of a child with an IEP who requires or has a mandated 12-month IEP program, we'll be reaching out to you as well to ensure that there's an opportunity for academic learning and services provided throughout the summer. End of year celebrations, really important for us all. This is something important to many families, including the staff and faculty. So our pre-KK and grade 5 students, as they transition, these are major benchmarks in elementary school. And so at this time, we continue to press the Department of Education for finer details, but we were given the green light to hold outside graduation functions and celebrations, and we have to align ourselves with the state guidance. But at a minimum, we are planning on holding multiple small venues, making sure that we can capitalize on these opportunities and celebrate with our families. We would like parents to be part of that. So please expect multiple dates across the multiple grade bands, pre-KK and 5. And as well, I'm consulting with the middle schools. I spoke with them last week, IS 7 and 75 specifically, and they themselves will be looking to identify a date for us, but we don't want to overlap. But please understand, we will be starting much earlier than we traditionally have done in the past. Usually our celebrations are towards the end of the month. I think we're going to start a little earlier to make sure that we have ample time if the weather's not cooperating, and if there's a COVID concern or anything where we need to close a classroom. If you can think it, it can happen. So we're looking to plan around that as well. Please expect more information to come out, and we will do everything we possibly can to celebrate our kids. And I'm looking forward to channeling that information out to you. The continuous programs, the traditional programs that we always have held here at PS42 remains another focus of ours. You know, that's not on the back burner. That's something we are always thinking about. If they give us the opportunity to have a camp and the guidance and the criteria comes out, we will get that information out to you immediately. But I want you to take advantage of that summer program. And I'm not sure at this hour what our summer opportunities will be. There's still a lot of restrictions in place, but moving forward, we're hoping that in September for sure, we're really hoping that the guidance is out for our aftercare programs, our morning care programs, and getting back into the swing of things. Again, I'm the most optimistic person around. As guidance comes in, we'll be channeling it to you. And then more to come, of course. I anticipate the next few weeks to continuously be giving more new information. We have a new chancellor who, one of the things that she asked right away and shared with us to all the principals is that information is critical, especially at this time. And she's listening carefully, and she's been very supportive of us. And so as we get it, we're giving it to you. And we're asking for not only the guidance of this year, but next year as well. So please stay informed and be safe. Thank you all for everything you do every day and your partnerships. We value you and your families. Thanks again.